I found this book so beautiful. I was initially captivated when I stumbled upon it, was enticed by its premise, and added it to my cart after sampling its opening pages. But I didn't anticipate I would fall in love with it. What is it all about, though? This story starts in 1942, and we are in Dalir, West Iceland. Unfortunately, I can't whisk you away to that place just yet, but I hope the atmospheric weather here provides some solace. In this remote corner of the world, an aging veterinarian arrives to deliver a baby girl. After a gentle bath, the father names her Hekla. Not a bad choice, you might think, until you discover its meaning. Who names a daughter after a volcano and a gate to hell? Staithora, the poor mother, protests. Her argument is quite valid, and I find myself siding with her. Then comes the mother's alternative suggestion. Anhildur, a female eagle who is born to wage battles. Believe me, I do want her to fly high, but the Indian me is not sure about that for a name. And that's how the father's choice suddenly seems more appealing. Sorry, mother. Still, one might wonder, why name your child after a volcano? People, unsurprisingly, harbor all sorts of obsessions. For Hekla's father, it is, well, you guessed it right, volcanoes. Jonas Hallgrimsson, our national poet who produced the best poetry about volcanoes, never witnessed an eruption. But Hekla can't miss seeing her namesake erupting, the father claims. So, when Hekla the volcano erupts for the first time in over a century, her adventurous father whisks her away in his Russian jeep to witness the spectacle up close. Quite the daring father, don't you think? Now let's leap forward to 1963. Our Hekla has grown into a young woman and is embarking on a journey to a place I can't quite recall the spelling or pronunciation of. It's Hafnarstræti, about 260 kilometers from Dalir, according to modern-day routes. Skipping over some intriguing events along the way, she now stands at the doorstep of her dearest friend, Isey's home. And what does Isey greet her with? I'm so happy to see you, Hekla. Tell me, what are you reading? With those words, any last connection I have to the year 2023 vanishes completely. I am now fully immersed in 1963, standing beside Hekla, my ears perked up, hanging on to every word that Isey utters. With some books, you dictate the pace of reading, but with others like this one, they decide it for you. It pulled me in, slowing down time and compelling me to read and reread its passages. There's something indescribable about the calmness that enveloped me as I immersed myself in this book. I felt transported to its scenes, captivated by the enigmatic landscapes it brought to life. I know, isn't that what most books do? I'm delighted to share that my recent reading choices have given me a profound sense of fulfillment. But Miss Iceland for some reason feels like a book I would love to carry, always. I write about what happens, but since so little happens, I also write about what doesn't happen. The things that people don't say and don't do, says Isey. And I start to like her even more after I get to know what she likes to write about, the mundane. But why did Hekla journey all the way to what's this place again? Ah, yes, Hafnarstræti. I can't let it go, Isey. Writing, it's my lifeline. I have nothing else. Imagination is the only thing I have, says Hekla, and that's her purpose, to become a writer. With the country's sole known female poet tragically taking her own life by plunging into the river, will Hekla's dream come true? I will read and find out, and I think you should too. Why? Dette er så dejligt. That's Danish for it's so delightful. Happy reading.